So today's kind of a weird day because we got the new Finders Keepers content in the game, and it's looking like this is most likely the final content drop of MLB The Show 23. Now, that's not 100% confirmed, it's not official, but if we look at the calendar, after the Finders Keepers content, it just talks about ranked rewards with sellable rewind packs. Doesn't really seem like there's anything new coming there. Now, every year when they announce the cover of the next game, they usually release a card in the previous game with that cover athlete. So I guess that would technically count, but that almost feels more like the first content drop of the next game. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm talking about. But as far as the new Finders Keepers content, we got two new cards. The first being Paul Konerko. Really happy I haven't done the all-time White Sox yet. And the other is a collection reward for collecting 19 Finders Keepers cards. And that's going to be this finest Steve Finley. He looks cool. Just looks like a good Steve Finley. I don't know. So that's your final content of MLB 23, most likely. I'll talk about these cards a little bit, but let's throw these two new guys on the God Squad and get in a game. As I search for this game, just a reminder, if you're heading to any sporting events coming up, use code Cougs on SeatGeek to save $20 on your tickets. And check out Underdog Fantasy for daily fantasy sports. The pick'em entries have been a lot of fun for the NFL playoffs. And baseball is just around the corner, so sign up, use code Cougs. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. So let's get into our game. Looks like my opponent is using a full Astros team. He could add Josh Hader to that now, too. Astros are doing all they can to try to beat Luis Rengifo and Mickey Moniak. Ooh, that was filthy, Klubot. Here we go. Easy 1, 2, 3 for Kluber to get it started. And I've got Finley and Konerko due up in the first. Attaboy Jeter, that's the way we want to get things started. All good. We're going to let Steve Finley have all the hype right here. Be careful with that cutter, dude. Oh, my God. Steve Finley's going oppo on a fastball in his first at-bat. He's worth it, boys. Best collection in the game. Didn't want to give Konerko anything to hit. I understand. I get it. That's one of the worst swings I've ever put up on an inside slider. I swung at ball four to end the inning. Real good stuff. At least Steve Finley showed up. But yeah, man, Finders Keepers, the final collection, and Steve Finley is the guy. Look, I know Steve Finley is not the most maybe marquee player you could have asked for the final collection or final content drop of the year. I mean, last year in MLB 22, we got John Smoltz as the last guy, assuming you don't count the Jazz Chisholm that we got after the cover athlete announcement. MLB The Show does this thing where it's like they release finest, and then it seems like they just don't feel like they can release anything super major after that, because we still only have that Lou Gehrig from set 1, the charisma card. We could have easily gotten a better version of him. I saw Ochev on Twitter saying they could have made this a big exclamation point by dropping a 99 OP two-way Babe Ruth. That would be fun. Like that 97 card from Team Affinity 4 wasn't amazing, but he was fun to use because he was unique. I don't know, it seems like they could have had more fun with this final collection, and they just kind of settled for what the rest of the Finders Keepers tone was. Because if you look at a lot of the Finders Keepers cards, minus a couple, it's pretty much like a lot of maybe like B tier type players. Not saying any of these players are necessarily bad. They're just not the top of the line collection guys, you know? So that's why I think Steve Finley is fine. He fits that mold, but I am also disappointed that once again, we have a year where it seems like there's some players that are either forgotten about or just never got their due. And it is what it is, man. I'm just happy we have at least some content going into this time of the year, because in the past, MLB The Show has decided to just stop doing content in like December, and it's like, what do we do? But yeah, let me know what you think about it. Are you gonna get on the game to get Steve Finley or Paul Konerko? I would assume most people are gonna say no, but I'm just curious, man. Maybe they fit a very specific theme team you're building or something like that. So let me know in the comments, and I would, continue to dive into how I felt about content as a whole, but I'll just save that for my normal end of the year, year in review video that I do right before the launch of the next game. Here we go, Kluber. He was late on that, huh? Hey, man, Corey Kluber, 3 innings, no base runners. Oh my God. Commerce Comet. That was above the zone, too. Make it 2-0. And now that should guarantee Finley and Konerko an at-bat in this inning. Nice play. Nice play. All right, Finley, let's do it again. I'll tell you what, man. When Steve Finley connects, the ball jumps off his bat. As far as debuts go for 2 new cards, I'd say they're having a pretty good one. That's probably going to be it for JV here. Yep. Oh, he does have Josh Hader. Okay, he's with the times. Dude, he signed like 45 minutes ago. This guy was ready. Mike Trout off Josh Hader. You better get used to that result. All right, well, things are going good on the offensive side. Let's see if Corey Kluber can keep up his damn good performance. That was a great first pitch to start the inning. Thankfully, he was taken. Still going. He's going to swing and miss at this pitch. I'm the best. Ooh, that was dangerous. But you know what? The results are still here. 12 up, 12 down for Corey Kluber. Honestly, the biggest hurdle standing between Kluber and what he's doing is making sure my opponent stays in the game. Let's go, Steve. Got to do it against a lefty now. Okay, this Steve Finley card might actually be the best card in the game. I don't know what to say at this point. Oh, Konerko's nice too. My God, this is turning into one of the best double debuts I've ever had. On the last content drop of the year, man. I'm going to send him. I'm going to send him to second base as well. If he gets thrown out, whatever. Honestly, I really don't want this guy to quit because of what Corey Kluber is doing on the mound. So if I run into an out here or there, just pretend like you didn't see anything, all right? Slurve. Hello. I'm not going to lie. Corey Kluber has thrown some hittable pitches. I'm actually surprised this thing is still going. This is a clinic. He's not going to track this sinker well. No shot. Oh my God, dude. I cannot miss right now. Kluber can throw whatever he wants. This is all I care about. He did bring in Michael Brantley, and I feel like I'm about to give up a hit. Thank you, Paul. Attaboy. Going high and in with the sinker. Come on. Locate the pitch. I got to stay composed here. Is he going to bring in somebody else to hit for Maldonado? He is. Who's this, Biggio? Still a long way to go, but I have never done this, ever, in the history of Diamond Dynasty. In ranked seasons, no matter what difficulty, no matter what year, it's never happened. Jesus. I don't know how I got good timing on that. Is that down? Oh, man. Even for a line out, Steve Finley is still getting good results. I'm really liking these new cards. I can't even lie. Is that gone? Or is that going to be another fly ball that dies in right? No, that's gone. Okay, I have to stop scoring. It's 9-0. If I score another run, that's a mercy. I'm putting the controller down. You will not catch me getting a 10th run. At least not until something changes on the pitching side. All right, here we go. Oh, you little nerd. That's what you get. I'm never going to throw a perfect game or a no-hitter. I'm doing everything I can to score that 10th run in the bottom of the 7th. Here we go. 10th run is on base. Okay. Ooh, I would love for Derek Jeter to hit a single in this at-bat because then Steve Finley could walk it off with a grand slam. Oh, my God. That's actually exactly what's been set up. Couldn't ask for anything better. Well, it's not a grand slam, but Steve Finley gets another hit, and it's a walk-off mercy rule. Dude, Steve Finley had 5 at-bats, and every single at-bat, he smoked the ball. Even the one line out he had to right field was hit extremely hard. And then Paul Konerko went 3 for 3 with a home run, 2 doubles, and a walk. This might actually be the best double debut I've ever had. And it came on the last content drop of the year. Of course it does.